because you're probably in some state of denial. Craziness isn't bad. Anyone, I mean, it certainly can feel crazy or bad while we're going through it, but I would recommend reading something like Knox or R.D. Lang, the psychology of experience. Is that what his book was? Anyone know? Who talked about how the psychotic episode was actually a break into illumination and awareness. And that many people who are institutionalized are not crazy. They're having kundalini, chi flushes. They're experiencing something that in another culture might be considered natural, and if they were taught to dance with it and move with it, that they might not end up being, electroshocked and drugged like in our culture. So if you're not feeling crazy, I think it's good to fake feeling crazy a little bit. And if you're feeling crazy, understand that in this breaking out of the status quo, of the structures that bind and restrict us, that in breaking out of these kind of restraints, that is where the future lies, and that is where the seeds for what's ahead comes from. That's where the seeds come from. Now, as I promised, I want to share with you this poem, because I think it, in some ways, it's the best job that I can do to kind of give you the sense of how this Uranian energy works. And it will just take me a moment here to get it, and I am almost there.
I think some people look back and thought that child was for you at first.
That sounds familiar. I'm having a flashback. Did we do that last month? That's scary. Right.
That's crazy.
Eclipse. Okay.
Where's Caitlin?
The name of this poem is Present Tense. And if anybody wants a copy of it, either anyone here or anyone who might watch this on the internet, if you want a copy of the words to this, please send me an email, rlevine@stariq.com. This is a poem that I wrote many years ago, and some poems that I write kind of come and go, and they go, that was but some of them kind of like hold they justify themselves over time. And this is one of those. And even though there's no mention of the word Uranus in the poem, it's about Uranus. And if you understand this poem, you understand how Uranus works. Present tense. The lightning hits. The shift is now. I close my eyes and take the vow to release the future and the past, to focus on the present vast, extending through infinity, extending far as I can see. The lightning strikes, the sky lights up, the waters pour forth from my cup, the feelings pour forth from my heart, as from the past my life does part. The walls of safety tumble down, my head goes spinning round and round. I'm standing high out on a ledge, I leap onto the razor's edge, where form can split and separate. Ambivalence turns to love and hate. Where unity is sliced in two, choice shows us what we must do. Where issues are forced, so we must choose. Something to gain, something to lose. Something feared, something desired. The pressure to choose makes me grow tired. Something we want, something we fear. Excitement mounts, the moment grows near. Time speeds up and my heart beats fast. I fear this moment will not last. But then I remember the razor's edge and the illusion of feeling like I'm on that ledge. You see, the moment of now is all that exists. Create past and future, then something resists events in the future that hurt long ago, creating rough water in time's river flow. For time is a river that flows to the sea. The storm waves dissolve if we just let them be. When the past and the future are locked in desire, the rapids build, the waves grow higher, but it's all in the mind, for the ledge is unreal. The fear of the fall is the fate that we seal. The razor is safe if we stay here and now. So I release unborn futures. Let me do that again. The razor is safe if we stay here and now. So I soften my vision and repeat my old vow. I release unborn futures, letting go of the past. And the infinite present grows cosmically fast. Happy April. Today is, like everyone drew the Fool card out of the tarot deck, it is the April Fool. It is the Aries baby who is innocent and doesn't know any better than to practice the goal of Zen, beginner's mind. Happy April Fool's Day. Thank you again to Soul Food and to our baristas, the barista brothers, Aaron and Tyler. And I would like to say that we all, and I know I say this often, we all can vote with our wallets by showing our appreciation and buying the gifts that we might buy at some department store. Here, by buying an extra cup of coffee, these events, the Astrology Night and many other events here at Soul Food are free, and the way we can make sure that they stay here and free is by supporting those who support us. One last thing is that we'll take about a 15-minute break. We'll come back and we'll do 3 charts. These charts are, even though you might get picked, they are not the same as an individual consultation. They are for instructional purposes. So even if your chart isn't picked, hopefully everyone gets to learn something out of seeing these other charts being done and taking the cosmic weather that we've been talking about and applying it to individual lives. If you would like your chart done, I have these little slips of paper.